Okay, so today we're going to graph some of our GPS devices' accuracy and compare and contrast which ones are both um, inaccurate and imprecise or vice versa. So the first thing we want to do is add some columns because we need to do some calculations. So add the columns like this. And let's give them some colors because it helps me focus on the columns that I'm trying to graph later in the exercise. Okay, so we have these. Okay, so we'll call this one Oregon XY. Then I'm just going to copy this XY because it'll be the same for all of our columns. Oh, let's make it a little bit different colors, and that's okay. Okay, so our goal is to subtract each of our X from the base station and each of our Y's from the Y base station. So we're going to say equals, and then click on the first X in the Oregon column, and then minus $a $3. These dollar signs will lock this grid cell, so we can use it as we paste downwards with our calculation in our cells rather. I'll do the same with Y minus $B $3. Then we can just drag those formulas down. Okay, we'll do the same with the venture. So we'll say equals venture X minus $a $3. Then we will do the same for the Y. $B $3. That's that grid cell, perfect. So let's select these two. I'm just holding the mouse down to select both cells and then dragging the green box down. All right, so now I'll do the Trimble and the Leica in the similar style, and I'm going to pause recording and then I'll show you the results. Okay, so now we filled out all of our columns for Oregon, Venture, Trimble, and Leica. And you'll notice that the difference between the Leica and the base station is very, very small because this is both an accurate and precise device. Our next goal is to graph all of these colored columns onto a scatter plot. So we're going to go to Insert, Scatter, and look, it had these last two columns I had been working with selected. So we're going to let that be. Okay, so we know that's the Leica sensor. You can see these columns selected. So we can do access titles, legend, and that's all we'll need. Okay. The chart title will be accuracy of different GPS/GNSS devices. Okay. We want to change the access title to error in X in meters. And then this access title will change to error in Y, parentheses meters. It's overlapping a little bit with the chart, so I could just move that just a little bit. Just not able to move that very well here. Make this bigger. Just trying to be able to move this little guy. And sometimes it's like this. Okay, now it's moving. Okay. So you just have to be a little patient. Instead of series 1, I want to call this one Leica. So instead of getting rid of that, I'm just going to go to select data and edit and call this one Leica. Okay, so we're ready to get started to plot our other devices. So we're in the middle of the chart here. We can select more data. Now let's add our organ data. So we'll go to the arrow button, select that first cell, Control Shift down, enter, do the same for the Y. Okay, let's see if these two have graphed well together. Okay, so you can see the Leica point is right there, almost at 0, 0, because it's both accurate and precise. The organ has kind of a scattered effect because this device is not very accurate or precise. So now let's add our venture data. I'm going to hit save before I do that. And we'll go over here, select data, add, and we're going to add our venture. Control Shift down, enter. Now we'll enter our Y values. And let's see how this looks. Okay, the venture is in gray, and you can see similar to the organ, it's not accurate or precise. Last, let's put the Trimble data on. So we're going to type in Trimble, select our X, and then select our Y. I'm sorry, we're going to go over here for the Trimble. Okay, I wonder if I did that correct. Yes, there's the Trimble data. You can see it's very precise in its repeatability, but it is not very accurate. So that's sort of interesting. Okay, this is the first graph you're going to submit in your report. So I want you to please you can copy this and then you can put it into a Word document.